Hi guys, my name is Paul and today we are doing another speed build on my channel. This time we're building a family apartment, kind of an urban family apartment in San Myshuno. I don't even know how, but somehow I got the idea of this apartment, like I had inspiration in my head, and I definitely wanted to do it. So first of all, this apartment contains CC. This is my first ever video that does contain CC, or speed build that does contain, oh my god, sorry, that contains CC. Yeah, I know, wild. It's just because this was actually planned to be like for my personal gameplay, which I don't share with anyone usually. But then I fell in love with this apartment like so much that I rebuilt it for this speed build. Like I didn't finish it at first. I stopped building it once I realized how much I liked it, and then I redid the whole thing because at first there was like a lot more of CC in this apartment, but I decided to try, decided to stick to some CC packs which almost everyone has, and if you don't, you have to get them, like honestly, which are the kitchen stuff pack, the Simkia stuff pack, the bathroom stuff pack, and the pufferhead stuff pack. I'm really sorry, I don't think that I will be able to recall every creator of these amazing custom content packs, but as you can see, for example, the whole kitchen, like it's a dream. Like I love the kitchen so freaking much. I just had to use it. There was no way. I was like, at first I wanted to replace them with the island living counters, but it's just not the same thing. It's just not. Like, I love the wooden countertops. It's just amazing. This is part of the Simkia stuff pack. I used a lot of decor stuff from the kitchen stuff pack, and yeah, I can totally 100% recommend this to you if you don't already have it. It's free for download on Tumblr or whatever. I will link all the packs I've used, like besides of course the official ones, in my description below, so you can download that content if you haven't already, because it's amazing. Okay, so I should probably start talking about the build now. I made this for two guys with their kids. With their kid. Two guys. It sounds like they're like best friends, but like they aren't married. They're like boyfriends, and they have a kid. Okay, so I finally got this together, and yeah, I kind of wanted to. Obviously, those two guys are gay and like me, and I feel like I'm like, I love furnishing, I love decorating, I love everything that has to do with that, and I kind of wanted to sort of, yeah, let that show through this apartment, because not that I'm like biased and saying that it looks awesome, but I really like the way the whole apartment turned out. I think it's really cohesive, even though it uses a lot of different packs and even CC, and I think that's just what, like, the characters that I made up for this apartment would furnish it. So that's why the apartment looks the way it looks. Sorry. Yeah, I try to really make it a little modern, but also like keep it like in this urban style, like all the, like, I don't know if it's like, if these exposed oh my god, what just happened? I don't know if these exposed brick walls are a little bit too much for you. To be honest, yeah, maybe they're a little bit too much for me too, but I love them so much, and especially these, the red ones. I've never ever used them in one of my builds. Like, I've always seen them and I think they're like really cute, but somehow they look a little bit too cartoony, I think. But for some reason in this build I like them so much, so I use them. So feel free to tell me if you think that I went a little overboard with the brick detail or not. It's not even a brick detail anymore because it's simply everywhere. But I loved it so much, and yeah, I kind of, to be honest, I've never been able to pull off this urban exposed brick style in a home or apartment or something in The Sims 3 before, because I don't know why. I always like had the feeling that it was just a little too much, and then I didn't like have like that I didn't have like the right feeling to use it. And I feel like I nailed it this time, but maybe not. Like, feel free to tell me in the comments if I didn't. But like I said, in the end, this is for my personal gameplay. I loved creating the space, and yeah, I have to be honest with you guys. In the last few months, The Sims 4 and me haven't been the best friends. Yeah, too much. I told you about this in my last build, I think, that I get so bored by all the Sims 4 content we get. Like it's really annoying for me that we can't, like, very often we can't really create cohesive spaces when it comes to swatches and stuff, because it's just a lot of stuff just doesn't match. And that was exactly the reason why I decided to just simply use the CC in this build this time, because I mean, why not? Like I said, most of you will have this, and if you don't, you should definitely get it. So it's kind of nice to have like an excuse to use CC in a build, just because like yeah, like the CC itself is so famous. Like it's really like, it's probably the most famous CC right now in The Sims 4. And also Deligracy, for example, she also uses these packs a lot. I think, yeah, she may not use the pufferhead stuff. I think she uses a lot of kitchen and bathroom and some Kia stuff. But for example, Plumbella also uses pufferhead stuff in her build sometimes. So I don't see a problem with all of this. And yeah, if you're saying you really don't want to use any CC, then in the end you can always replace the objects with with default objects from that come with the game. So let me have a little sip of water before I continue talking. So the bedroom was a little tricky for me, because I didn't want to use like a custom content bed, because there wasn't really, like, there was a super overpriced Kia bed, which is beautiful, but the thing is, since I wanted to use this for my personal gameplay too, and well, to be honest, for the sake of this video, I made this apartment much more fancier than it would have been without making this video, because I had this vision of like these two guys moving in and not having everything they want at first, and then like working their way up, and then like continuously improving their apartment. But since I decided this was gonna be a build, I obviously couldn't do that, and which was the reason why I furnished it completely. But I try to watch the budget a little bit, and that Simkia bed is just so freaking expensive. So I used this pufferhead bed, and in the end I liked it very much. I think it also has like an urban style, and I don't know if you can see or tell, I like the book, the books in the headpiece of the bed. I don't know if that makes sense. Overall, like an amazing bed, amazing pack, pufferhead stuff, 10 out of 10. I try to keep the bathrooms very simple. As you can see, both are very similar, or you will see both are very similar. And they kind of resemble the style I like to go for. I like to go for in the last few builds too. So I don't know, I guess in the future I have to work on more, like a bigger variety of styles I'm going for. I think especially now that I'm fine with using some build and buy CC in these builds. Especially now, I think it will get easier to kind of get a cohesive color scheme. And it's kind of a shame, because now I can't write no CC into my video titles anymore, because it does contain CC. But I hope you still will like this content. Like I said, I don't want to go too overboard with CC. For example, that bookshelf from City Living, I think it looks amazing with all the CC that I use in this apartment. Like the color swatch is just on point. Yeah. This apartment actually is one of my favorite apartments in San Myshuno because of the balcony. I don't think, yeah, we do have one or two apartments that offer balconies, but they're like in the fashion district and they're like quite modern, and I think it's hard to it's even harder to pull off like an urban style in those buildings, because also from the outside the buildings are very modern and stuff. So for example, like exposed brick walls, I don't know if that makes a lot of sense in those buildings. Here it does, because obviously from the outside you can tell that this Culpeper house does have brick walls from the outside, while the apartments in the fashion district don't have any brick walls. Yeah, so this was me like talking about brick walls for like a minute. Sorry. So this is my favorite apartment because of the balcony. The Sims that live here, like the two guys, one of them is supposed to be a teacher, and I don't know, maybe like a great dad, and that's like, I think that's his aspiration, to be like the greatest dad ever, whatever. And he's not his fiance yet. His boyfriend, I think he's called Theo. Yeah, the guys that live here are David and Theo. Theo, his boyfriend, is a gardener. He loves gardening, and that's why I needed the balcony. And I don't know, I made him some little space for like pots and gardening stuff. It's not a lot, because in the end I really I realized that I want to transform the whole balcony into I don't know, a cool space to invite friends over, to have some barbecue, to have a sun bath and stuff. You will see that. But yeah, what I like to do in this apartment is definitely to make the balcony bigger, and it works so well in this apartment. In the other apartment, it's quite hard because the balcony comes like in an awkward shape. But in this apartment, it's really easy to make the balcony bigger, and that way you have like a lot of more outdoor space, and which is also a big point, that it actually makes the whole apartment smaller, which for me it makes it 100 times more easier to finish. To furnish. Well, finish too, but like to furnish, because I think especially in The Sims 4, furnishing tinier spaces or smaller spaces, it's so much better than bigger spaces, because first of all, a lot of times the items are not cohesive enough to like work with each other. And the thing is, it's different than in real life, because I guess if you had like this open space in real life, it wouldn't matter that much, because the human eye can't really like see everywhere at the same time. But in The Sims, we see like the whole room from a different perspective, from the upper perspective, and if something doesn't go with something else, like swatch wise or something, we will notice and we will dislike that. So that's why it's easier to like furnish smaller spaces, which are more sectioned off, like I did here in the apartment. And like making the whole apartment smaller was like a big help for that. Yeah, do I have anything else to say? We have like 5 minutes left or something. So I don't know about the future of this channel. Like now, there are times when I realize, oh my god, I really have this idea and I really have the motivation to play The Sims. I will build and record something now. But that is, to be honest, that doesn't happen a lot. Just because I don't have too much motivation sometimes for The Sims, because I don't like the swatches and everything. I've told you about this a lot of times. But right now I have for example, I have another idea in my head that I really want to do, and I don't know, we'll see. So I guess there's gonna be a video next week, because I have something in mind for that, but I don't know. I really don't want to make any statements and any promises about this channel's future, just because I don't know. But I'm really happy about every viewer I have, about every subscriber I have. I hope you're having a good time on this channel. I hope you like this video. I love this apartment. I think this is maybe one of my favorite apartment renovations yet. And yeah, I hope you're also safe. Like, I barely talked about Corona, I'm sorry, which is like basically a really important topic. I'm alone, isolated in my apartment. My roommate is at her family's house, and yeah, I will visit my family too which is why I stay very, very isolated, because we live together. We used to live together with our grandmother, and when I visit her, like, I don't want to infect her in any way. So yeah, but I've been alone in quarantine, in isolation for like, I don't know, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, almost 4 weeks. So that should be fine. I hope every one of my subscribers and viewers of this video right now is safe. Stay home, play The Sims. Oh, by the way, I'm really excited about the whole situation for the next few months, because they announced like 3 new packs, like one gameplay pack, one game pack, one stuff pack, and one expansion pack. I'm really excited about what that's gonna be. Feel free to tell me in the comments if you have any guesses. I don't have any, because I don't know. I mean, like, of course we're gonna get the community stuff back, but I don't know. I think I would love like a brand collaboration. Like, I like the Moschino stuff pack a lot, and I think something similar with like another brand, like preferably IKEA, of course, but I guess until that happens, Simkia Furnishing CC will help us out. Yeah, Sims 2 IKEA stuff pack, iconic, amazing. Okay, whatever. So I hope you're safe. I hope you're well. Thanks for watching this video with me. And I guess we'll see us at the, oh my god. And I guess we'll see each other in the next one. Bye guys.